Hello everyone, welcome to a new Let's Play of The Longest Journey. This game is a point-and-click adventure game, released in 1999 by Funcom, a Norwegian company, and it was quite well received at the time. It basically passed me by. I wasn't doing a whole lot of PC gaming at that time, so I missed a lot of late 90s, early 2000 PC games just because my computer couldn't really handle most of them. And a lot of my gaming at the time was done on consoles. So, anyway, I am familiar with the game and its sequels through other Let's Plays, although I have not played them myself. So let's go ahead and jump right into the game. Prologue. A lion is in the streets. Well, maybe someone should call animal control.
So, you've come to hear me tell a story, have you?
If you please, we would love to hear one of your stories. You have seen so much. You have lived so long.
Are you calling me old?
So good of you to remind me of my age, child. No, don't worry. I am an old woman, but I've lived a long and fulfilling life. And
If you say so,
have
Grandma.
Stories to tell. Which story would you like to hear?
A true one. A true story.
All my stories are true, child.
All my
There
stories
enough
are false,
fairy tales
child.
in the worlds already. There's no need for me to make up more, believe me.
Tell us the story of the balance, then.
You want the story of the balance? Oh, that's a long story, child, and not one I'd venture to tell at this hour. But perhaps I could tell you a story that I heard a long time ago. A story that became a crucial turning point in the history of the balance, and that set in motion wheels that to this day are still turning.
Oh, it's a perpetual motion
That
machine.
does sound like a story we'd like to hear.
Very well. This story, like all good stories, begins where it ends, in a tower, in a realm that is no more.
All good stories begin and end in a tower? Well, shoot, I'm going to have to incorporate that into my own writing then, huh? So, being a late 90s, early 2000s game, this one doesn't play all that well on modern machines. I am using the GOG version. There's also a version on Steam. I don't know which one really works better, but this is the one that worked with the wrapper that I wanted to use. I'm using DG Voodoo 2 in order to get it into a higher resolution. That is probably going to bring in some odd visual artifacts at times, but hopefully they will be at a relative minimum. I played through the very beginning of the game just to, get a feel for things and see how it all works out. And I didn't see too many, so I hope that, it'll be relatively free of glitches. Hi, fellow who's hanging there in space with your energy being sucked out of you. Wakey, wakey, sleepyhead. I said wake up! Well, at least your eyes went back to normal. Two dragons eating each other's tails. Ahriman and Jazarian? It's not quite an Ouroboros because it's two dragons rather than one. Not sure if there's a specific term for that, actually. Yay! Flying space cars! Everything's better with flying space cars, isn't it? I think your bed just disappeared. So, this is our protagonist in her underwear.
Oh, no. Don't tell me I'm dreaming again.
You're dreaming
You know,
again.
for once, just once, it would be nice to have a decent night's sleep without waking up screaming from a bad dream at 4 a.m.
I've never had that happen to me. I mean, I've had the, you know, dreams of falling that, you know, wake up suddenly kind of thing. I've even had them when I'm not quite asleep, too. But, I've never had a nightmare that caused me to wake up screaming. Alright, viewers, let me know if that's ever happened to you, because I'm curious if that's actually a thing. Anyway.
Postcard pretty.
I suppose so.
Real life never looked this good.
I don't know. I've seen some pretty, you know, quite pretty vistas in my time, and they look pretty darn good.
Real life never looked this good. I'm in my undies. That's so not appropriate.
And it's your dream, too. Maybe you should do something about that. Alright, one of the downsides of the game is that the animation is kind of slow. So, the game is going to be... I mean, it's going to take a little while to do a lot of the stuff in the game, just because of how slow the game is, animations are.
What's happening?
Ah, it's just an earthquake. Don't fall off, please.
Oh, perfect. I guess if I don't do something to save that egg, I'll suffer 7 years of bad karma or something.
I think that's just mirrors. To the edge of the cliff. Big egg. Think of the omelet you can make with that thing.
Looks reptilian, but it can't be. It's much, much too big, and I don't much care for reptiles.
Oh, reptiles are great. Also, there really isn't that much difference between bird eggs and reptile eggs. I mean, it depends on the reptile, but... go ahead and pick it up. Put it in your pocket.
Did that sound come from the egg? Boy, that's some chick. I don't think I can get a good grip on it. It's too big and slippery, and I might drop it by accident.
No, but then you can have an omelet. You know, I mean, to save an egg, you gotta break a few eggs. Wait. To the stream. Apparently I can see a stream over here. Let's go take a look. So we've got a pretty basic menu option right here. Options, quit, inventory. Don't have anything in our inventory at the moment.
I'm an artist, not a botanist, but I'm pretty certain this tree is dead. Or close to it.
I will concur. I'm a pretty, I'm an expert on dead plants. Or I'm an expert on killing them, I should say.
Something happened to this rock quite recently, and it probably altered the course of the stream. Hey, maybe that's why the tree's dying.
Seems silly. Also, we're on like this really tall pillar of stone, and there's a stream coming up through here. I don't understand that.
Fresh mountain water. Back in the real world, they'd probably charge $15 a bottle for this.
Wow, that's pretty cheap. Can't really look at anything else right now.
I'm in my undies. That's so not appropriate.
So the tree kind of shimmers a little bit, and I'm not sure if that's because of the DG wrapper upscaling thing that I'm doing, but hopefully that won't bother anyone. Let's take a look at this nest.
It's a nest, padded with large scales, very large scales.
Well,
For
hey.
some strange reason, I have a feeling I should get the hell out of here before the tenants return.
Oh, just because you're caught between a rock and a hard place.
This is interesting. I've never seen a scale this size before. I'll keep it as a souvenir.
Yeah, put it in your pocket. You know, the pockets that you have in your undies.
It's a large, slick, and somehow disturbingly reptilian scale.
Why are reptilian scales disturbing?
I'm an artist, not a botanist, but I'm pretty certain this tree is dead, or close to it.
Oh, there's a twig here I can take.
It's as dry as a bone. It'd probably snap right off in a second.
Well, let's try that. Ah, great. The tree's talking to me. Didn't like me breaking off its twig.
Suffering we must endure.
What?
Why do you take such pleasure in torturing us?
It's fun. I'm sorry.
You, who are you?
We are the voice of all trees, the spirit of wood and leaf.
You're a talking tree?
No, a tree does not talk. At least not in your tongue. The tongue of trees is the language of wood, root, and leaf.
Oh, gnomish. Okay.
Who are you then?
Like we said, we are the voice of all trees. Whenever an injustice is done, we must speak for the tree if we are present.
You must be
It's
really
the
busy.
branch. I shouldn't have broken the branch off.
Oh, what does it matter anyway? There is nothing more to be done for us. We are simply here to provide comfort in the final passing to Earth.
We? I only see one of you.
We are one with our host, as we are all one spirit, but legion.
Oh, so you're Geth.
Yeah. Thanks for clearing that up.
We do not expect you to understand. You are human.
Hey, that's racist. So what happened to the tree?
What happened to the tree?
Oh, the pain.
Oh,
As
the
battle
pain,
raged
the pain.
between the mother and Black Chaos. She was only protecting her child, but it would not back down, and the force of their battle shook the mountain. The brook that fed us was led astray, and without water, we began to wither and die.
So what's the deal with the egg?
What's the deal with the egg?
Egg? What egg? Oh, of course, the child. Whenever the mother was absent, we were entrusted with the safety of the child. But now, withered and without strength, we can do nothing to help. We have failed the mother, and we despair. Our shame knows no bounds.
This guy is really
Who are
super
you
quiet.
again?
We are the wood spirit. We come to all trees in the hour of great need to provide comfort and aid in the passing to Earth, and to give a voice to those who suffer.
Takes trees a long
Our
time to die,
is
you know.
running out as we speak. The passing to Earth is about to begin. Leave us now.
What about the egg?
It is too late. Without sustenance, we do not have the strength to bring it safely home. We have failed. And the Earth will know our shame for all time to come.
And it will tease you for eternity. You know, who knew that if you needed to, like, go off, you could just entrust a tree to watch over your kid? Man, that is going to make babysitting so much easier if I ever have kids. You know, just go out back, you know, hey, oak tree, watch over my kid, huh? I'll have to keep that in mind. Isn't there anything I can do to help?
Isn't there anything I can do to help?
Oh, we do not expect a human to come to our aid.
Lose the attitude, okay? Just tell me if there's anything I can do.
It is futile.
Yeah, we did ask.
We need water, but there is none. Not after the brook changed course.
I'll find a way. Don't panic.
We do not panic. Unlike you, we accept our destiny.
Panic!
If, however, against
totally
all
panicking.
odds, you do succeed, we will carry the child safely back into its nest. Do not make a foolish attempt on your own. It would spell certain misery.
I'm used to misery, though. Oh, sure, just vanish from the tree now. Alright, fine, be that way. Well, we've got a branch now. I thought it was a twig. There's a difference, game.
It's the withered limb of a dying tree. I feel so guilty. I really do.
It's just a withered branch. Okay, well, so the stream was, you know, had its course changed. Let's see what we can do about that. Maybe we can just use the scale. I mean, it is kind of, you know, has a groove like a channel.
I'll lose my balance and fall if I have to hold the scale like this. I need something to support it with.
Oh, well, how convenient that we have a dowsing rod-shaped branch.
I think I just made a funnel. Cool. I'm so proud of myself.
That's not exactly a funnel. No, I was trying to... I wanted to look at it. There we go.
It's a funnel. Granted, it's primitive, but it's handcrafted and I used only organic ingredients.
Only organic... See, this is like, you know, you get a thing of bacon and it says gluten-free. Well, of course it's gluten-free. It's bacon!
This should do the trick.
If you say so. Holy cow, that's quick. Alright, that is a creepy face. I had no idea that you could revive a dying tree so quickly.
Talk about instant rehab.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of what I was thinking. I'm not sure how long this will last either.
It's a very big egg.
It is a big egg. Well, hey, I've got a new icon here. Yo, old tree.
Hello? Hello?
Poke it.
Leave us be.
I gave you water back.
Okay?
We find our strength returned, and so we have no time for idle conversation. We must drink and
Oh.
rejoice.
Don't fall into the booze.
Aren't we forgetting something?
Hush, listen. The song of ancient wood. Is it not sweet?
For a tree, you have a really short
Sweet.
attention span.
Definitely. Yeah. The baby's probably ready to boogie down as well.
The baby. Oh, the egg. Thank the earth. We almost forgot.
Yeah, I noticed.
Uh-oh.
That was extremely flexible. Oh god, Mommy's coming back to eat us.
What? What was that?
It was Mommy. She wants to eat you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hi, dragon. Don't eat me.
It is you. You have come,
Don't eat me.
You know me?
April, daughter. I have been waiting for you,
You're not my mother.
Waiting.
I don't have scales.
because it begins here, with you, as it always has.
What do you mean?
The breach and the mending, the pain and the joy, the end of the old and the dawn of the new. A different world. I am the mother of what is, but you are the mother of a future that may yet be.
How will I know? How will I know what to do?
What if she doesn't want to have kids?
I will guide you, and I will protect you as much as I can. But in the end, you are on your own.
Oh,
I'm
poop.
afraid.
You always were, my child, my daughter.
So, again, I'm not a half-dragon. You're not my mother.
This is probably not a good thing.
Yeah, look over the edge. That's a good idea. And something black and evil comes up. It's just an evil miasma. It's fine. And we fall to our death. See, now I've had those kinds of dreams before. Chapter 1, Penumbra. Oh, do we have to put up Blackrock to wake her up?
What a nightmare.
Blackrock's really heavy, you know.
Completely exhausted. I must have been tossing and turning all night. It's so hot in here, too. No wonder I keep having these weird dreams. I've basically been simmering in my own sweat every night this past week.
Ew.
Doesn't look like it's gonna cool down anytime soon, either. It's another sunny day in Newport.
Maybe you should get an air conditioning window unit. But we will explore our room.
Well, it's a good thing the studio's got proper air conditioning. I promised myself I was gonna spend most of the day working, and I don't intend to break that promise. Not this time.
It's probably a good thing. We will explore our room in the next episode. See you then, everyone.